What is going on, YouTube? It's Wilson. I just got back from the New York City premiere of Mercy. You heard me right. I was able to go to the premiere of this movie, which is absolutely insane. In this video, I'm going to go over my review spoiler-free for Mercy, and then give you a little inside look as to what goes on at these things. But off the top, I just want to say a big thank you to Amazon, to MGM Studios, and to the YouTube creator community for giving me this opportunity. But the biggest thank you I want to give is to each and every one of you guys. This would not be possible without you. I'm truly grateful. This is a bucket list thing for me in my life, let alone for the channel. And I'm just really grateful. I had like a pinch me moment. I was sitting there just kind of thinking like, I don't know how this is possible, but I'm lost for words just how appreciative I am of you guys. And to be corny, do what you love. Do it to the best you can. Don't let anybody tell you it's weird or cringe or funny or anything like that, and cool stuff could happen just like this. So thank you guys. Now to get into Mercy. Mercy, directed by Timur Bekmambetov. Sorry if I said that wrong. Starring Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson. It's a sci-fi thriller about a guy, Chris Raven, who is a detective who is accused of murdering his wife. In this near futuristic society, there is a powerful AI judge, Judge Maddox, aka Mercy, to whom he has to prove his innocence to in 90 minutes or else he is executed. I should say at the top, because I went to this premiere, I'm not paid to say anything positive. I am not told to say anything positive. I know a lot of people think that, and that's the case when people get invited to these things, but at least for me, that is not the case. That being said, I thought this movie was actually pretty good. It's very unique. It's nothing I've ever seen before. It's very much focused on Chris Pratt's character and Rebecca Ferguson as Mercy, the judge. As they go through these events, they use like, security footage, body cam footage, like all this crazy stuff, pop it in and out. I did see it in IMAX 3D, and I haven't seen a 3D movie. I couldn't even tell you because it usually hurts my head and I don't like it. But it was in IMAX 3D, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was really good. It did not bother my head, and it enhanced the experience because you can see in the trailer, like there's screens flying around and like popping up and things like that. It really enhances that kind of experience. It kind of puts you in the perspective of Chris Pratt's character. I thought it was really good. Now, as you through, it's a good mystery. It's kind of a whodunit kind of thing. It gives a very interesting, commentary on AI and like surveillance and the justice system. And I heard someone behind me say that it was like this movie was made for like Gen Z, which is ironic because I'll get into like the director and the producers coming out, but they said the script was made like 7 years ago. So not only that, but like for AI, like and where it is now, like it's kind of a timely movie. But I say Gen Z in terms of like attention span, like this movie's like an hour 41 minutes, I believe, and it flies by. And I say it's like made for Gen Z in a complimentary way because it's so engaging. Like you're dialed in, like you're locked into this thing. Like I was like really just tuned in. I had points where my heart was beat. I don't know if I was just anxious or I was actually really into the movie, but I was like locked. Like it's really thrilling. Like it's really good. It feels like really hot. Like those rides at like Universal or Disney, and it's gonna sound because the production of those is not the same as a movie. It's really well made, but like where things are like popping in and you're kind of moving around and like so like it's just like so much stimulation at once. And I thought it was really well done, and like I didn't even notice the time. It felt like 20 minutes, and of course the ticking clock of 90 minutes in the movie itself really emphasizes that. So I think it's very, very good. Speaking of engaging, I think Chris Pratt's performance is really good. Like I said, a lot of the movie is on him, and I think he does a really good job. He's not just like a good guy. Like there's points in the movies where you're like, I think he did this, and there's others where like, oh, maybe he didn't. Oh no, he definitely did. So like it's like that back and forth. It's it's fun. It's really fun. Very much like a popcorn movie. Like it's a good time. The plot kind of gets crazy towards the end, but I think it's a really fun ride. I also thought Rebecca Ferguson's performance was very interesting in this. Obviously she's playing an AI, and AI can't feel, but there's some interesting like little nuances in her. It's very much just her face. Same with Chris Pratt, but it's very much just her face. So there's very little like she does like the face acting. She does really, really well. To the point I'm like, I don't know, is this AI? Like she seems like a person. Like, and it's kind of the point of them. I don't want to give much away, but like it's really good. They're both very good. You have to carry the movie in this type of movie because it's kind of centrally based in the courtroom. We're not really outside at all except through like security footage, drone footage. Like it's kind of like that. So it's kind of all in one place, and it's like they got to carry it, and they do a really good job. But overall, it was really good. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Again, like I said, if you just want to go to the movies, have a fun time, quick hour and a half, you don't got a lot of time, go do it, go see it. I think it's meant to be seen in the theater genuinely because of how it's made. And again, if you could see it in 3D, IMAX 3D, I definitely recommend it. Even if you're not someone who likes 3D movies like myself, I don't like 3D movies at all. But I really enjoyed it in IMAX 3D this time. Yeah, that was my review of Mercy. Let me know what you guys think if and when you go see it. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are there points I didn't bring up? Let's talk about the movie, and let's keep it spoiler free for people that haven't seen it. And now to get into my experience at the premiere, it's just crazy to think of. I've got some pictures and videos that I'm gonna put in this video, so you can kind of see and reference what I'm talking about. But yeah, again, thank you guys. Like, I mean, if you told me even 3 months ago that I'd be doing something like this, I'd have called you crazy. So I was getting into it. You pull up, you go to what they call will call. You go and you pick up your ticket. It's in this little envelope. It called me an influencer, which I think is absolutely insane. I should not be influencing anybody. Yeah, you pick up your ticket. You get this nice, cool ticket. I am going to frame this. Absolutely. You get your seat, you get your row, you get, obviously, like, I know where I'm at, the location and everything, but yeah, you get one ticket. Pretty cool. This was kind of, I mean, this is just the movie theater, like, but it's kind of where it was at. AMC, pretty cool. That's what I was talking about with the letters of your last name. You go over there, and you pick it up there. That is me absolutely bugging out that I'm in absolute disbelief. And again, there's the box office. That, again, that's always there. That's nothing special, but I took a video of it. Here we go up, you know, the escalator, and I think, again, I'm pretty sure this is just always gonna be there while this movie is out, but giant Mercy screen, which I thought was pretty cool. And then this is a little room. Again, I guess I've never been to this theater. I guess this is like a concession bar that's always there, but you go in, you get your 3D glasses from that guy. And then there's, you know, I caught this when everyone was going into the theater, because I was in the bathroom, but there was, like, you know, everybody in there talking, catching up, or whatever. And yeah, it was a nice little cool, like, private. It felt private, but I guess that's, again, I guess that's always there. And then here they do give you free concessions, which is awesome. I saved like $200 because not actually, but you know, they get a little popcorn, which is awesome. I'm a pretzel bites guy, but I took that popcorn. They have soda, they had candy further on. Snagged myself a Diet Coke, damn right. And this is where my seat was. This is the big giant IMAX 3D screen. It was absolutely massive. I was like back row, like last row, but dead center. Luckily, it was like one of those theaters where it did not feel like I was far back. Like it felt like I was very close to the screen, which is awesome. Here's a video, panoramic style. Kind of seeing the theater where I was at. Zoom out a little bit. Big IMAX sign, big screen. Welcome to the premiere. Super awesome. Press and everybody around. And then other influencers. Pretty cool. And this, I'm glad I was in this row because this is where that seat there with the placard, that is where Mr. Chris Pratt was sitting. That is right. And we will see him in a little bit. That's right, Chris Pratt was there. Here are the 3D glasses. Again, not my forte when I see a movie. Never see movies in 3D, but I was rocking those bad boys big time. I don't know who this was. I think he was a famous producer. I apologize. Here's a little video. I'll probably play a little clip of it for you guys of Chris Pratt talking about the movie. All the cast come out.
What's up, everybody? Ready to have some fun? Let's go! This movie's incredible. It's a wild, original movie. I worked with Timur 18 years ago. Back then, he was a visionary director, pioneering new ways to bring incredible visual spectacle to the screen. I'll tell you, he's still that pioneer. And what you're going to see tonight is something that truly, I don't think has ever been done before.
Not everybody. Rebecca Ferguson sadly was not there, but yeah, just kind of everybody talking about the movie, hyping us up, thanking us for being there, talking about how it was made, all that kind of stuff. Chris Pratt, full of energy, as Chris Pratt usually is. And here, I got some good shots of him, you know, hugging people as he walks up to his seat, saying hi. And there he is, right in the row below me, looking snazzy Star-Lord, absolutely. And then they were taken down. This was like the red carpet tent that they had. It was freezing, so I assume it was heated in there. I did not get to go in there. I didn't try, but I don't think I was allowed in there. Yeah, they had that all set up. That's where, you know, they all ask the questions, they take the pictures, all that kind of stuff. And that was it. And then you go home. And here I am. Right as soon as I walked back to the door, I sat down to record this. Again, Mercy out in theaters this Friday, January 23rd. Again, go see it IMAX 3D. Definitely recommend. That's a good time. Again, let me know what you guys thought of the movie if you did go and see it. And yeah, just thank you guys again. I'm incredibly grateful that I even got to do this. And once again, it's all because of you guys. It's like, yeah, again, no words. Like, just incredible. It made my year already in January, and who knows what's next. I'm gonna try my best to get to another one now. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like and that sub button. Like I said, stick around. I'm gonna be reacting to more movies on this channel this year, as well as the shows that I'm doing. So yeah, keep a lookout for those, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.